finished from the lesson number 12, that is reproduction in plants, and soon you will get some related assignments in your Google Classroom. Okay, so you have to complete that. Now today we'll move on with the lesson number 13, that is motion and time. Okay, and I hope that every one of you clearly know the syllabus for your MCQ for the month of January. It is already been posted in your school WhatsApp group also, right? Okay, yes. So this is the word motion. It is not very new for you people, because we only together discussed about motion and its different types in 6th standard, right? So this introductory part you people will help me to go on with. So when we say that a body is in motion, when we say a body is in motion, yes.
Ma'am,
Okay, so Vishal Singh, tell.
a
Yes.
body is said to be in motion when it moves to another place with respect to the time and place.
Okay, so according to Vishal, if a body is moving, then we say that it is in motion. Okay. Yes, Andana, what would like to add here? Yes.
A body is said to be in motion when a body moves or changes its position over a period of time.
Yes. So both the definitions are correct only. The answer is yes, Palak Sharma, your answer is also right. So when a body or an object is performing movement, it is moving from one place to another. And when it is moving from one place to another, we say that its position is changing with respect to time. तो जब किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की पोजीशन टाइम के रेस्पेक्ट में चेंज होती है तो हम कहते हैं वो ऑब्जेक्ट मोशन में है. सो व्हेन देयर इज अ चेंज in the position of an object with respect to time, so we say that the object is in motion. And opposite is true for rest. When we say a body is at rest, when there is no change in the position of an object with respect to time, then we say that the object is in rest, right? So in 6th standard itself, we discussed about some various times. So let's go just for recapitulation, let me write the definition for motion. That change in position of an object with respect to time. And in some books you'll also find they use the word that is and surroundings. So we call it as a motion. Now that is you have learned types of motion in 6th standard. So you will help me in creating a small concept map for the types of motion which we have learned in 6th standard. Okay, so
Ma'am,
here
what is WRT?
yes.
WRT.
WRT means I am giving short forms. W means with, R for respect, T for to. So that's some universally accepted notions we have in science which we use while writing, and one out of that is WRT with respect to time. Hope it's clear now. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So now you have to tell me the types of motion which we have discussed in 6th standard altogether. So here right now, okay.
Periodic motion.
Not like this, not like this. And I must appreciate the students, those who are raising hand here. Okay, so let's start with, yes, Aditya Singh. Anyone motion name you have to tell, anyone. Yes?
Periodic motion.
Okay, periodic motion.
Motion.
Periodic motion. Okay. Now next, Bhagiraj.
Circular motion.
Circular motion. Okay. So according to Bhagiraj, circular motion. Okay. Yes. Palak Sharma, tell. Yes,
Rectilinear motion.
Palak Sharma.
Rectilinear motion.
Rectilinear motion. Okay. So that is rectilinear motion. Okay. Yes, Arnav? Yes.
Rotational motion.
Sorry, repeat it.
Rotational.
Rotational. Okay. Rotational motion. Okay. Yes, Darsh. What
Os-
next?
oscillatory motion.
Oscillatory
Oscillating
motion.
motion. Okay.
मैम
Oscillating.
मैम आपने दर्श को बोला था ना.
Then who spoke?
मैम मी भास्कर. मैम आपने दर्श को चांस दिया था ना बोलने को.
Yes.
मैम आपने पिछली बार भागे
मैम
रहा
मेरे में भी
तब भी हिमांशु
हिमांशु ने
बोल रहा
बोल
था
दिया.
और दर्श के में भी हिमांशु बोल
Yes,
रहा.
ma'am.
मैम मेरी चांस पे भी हिमांशु ने ही बोला था, वो मैं नहीं बोल पाया.
Okay, okay. Himanshu, take care from next time. Okay. Yes, Tia.
Linear motion.
Periodic motion we have already written, rotational, rectilinear. Okay. So almost a major type we have covered, and yes, in
Ma'am,
chat box
oscillatory.
many of you have answered. That is
Ma'am, oscillatory
Pranali.
motion.
मैम एक मैं बता दूं मैम.
Achal.
रेवोल्यूशन मोशन.
Which?
revolution.
Revolution is a kind of example of type of motion. It's itself not the type of motion.
ओके मैम. मैम एक और लीनियर मोशन.
Okay.
रैंडम मोशन.
Yes. Yes, Himanshi, we can also take up this random motion. Yes.
Random motion.
Random motion is standard. Yes.
मैम linear motion.
Yes.
Non-random motion.
Which one?
Non-random motion.
Actually, remaining one can be counted as non-random motion. Yes. So now,
Linear motion.
which one?
Linear motion.
Linear and rectilinear are almost complementary terms. Yes, translator is there, but that is bit complex with as per your standard, so I have not written here. Okay. So here that is the first one is rectilinear motion. As we have discussed that when an object is moving almost along a straight path. Circular motion, when body moves along a circular path. Periodic motion, it is the motion which repeats itself after a fixed interval of time. Oscillatory motion, in this type of motion, the body or object, it moves to and fro. And yes, oscillatory motion itself is periodic by nature. Then random motion means that is the object, its movement, its direction of movement is not fixed at any particular point of time. And rotational motion, when an object or a body is moving at its own axis. So this much we have already discussed in our previous classes. And in periodic motion especially there we just discuss certain examples. For example, a moment before Bhaskar cited the example of revolution of Earth around the Sun. So that revolution of Earth around the Sun, it is an example of periodic motion. Rotation of Earth and Moon on its own axis, again it's an example of periodic motion. Yes, Purvijan, you are also right. Pendulum, movement of simple pendulum is also periodic. Vibrational motion is also
Parade
periodic.
of army.
Movement of hands of a clock in your house, that is also an example of that is periodic motion, right? So this much previous knowledge we already have about motion, which we are carrying from standard 6. Yes, Pranil, curvilinear, that is when an object is moving along a curved path. So we call it as curvilinear motion. That is also a type we can include. Okay. Taslima, parade of army will be included in rectilinear motion. Yes, and in parade of army, that is the hands of the soldiers. They exhibit the movement of hands of soldiers. They exhibit a periodic motion. Okay. Now, in the same list, slow and fast motion. Now the two terms, slow and fast. These two terms we are using in our day-to-day life communication. It happens, you know, for example, when you're playing in the garden and just you saw a car just pass by on the road. Then suddenly you say, oh, just see how fastly the person was driving और कार कितनी तेजी से गई, right? And sometimes when we are just having look on another vehicle and just we say, oh, how slowly he or she is driving, okay, she must be learning to drive, he must be learning to drive, कितना slow चला रहे हैं वो गाड़ी, शायद चलाना सीख रहे हैं. Like that we keep on using the terms slow and fast in our day-to-day life, right? So, how we decide that which vehicle is moving in with a faster pace and which vehicle or body is moving with a slower pace? हम कैसे अंदाजा लगाते हैं? How do we guess that which vehicle is moving faster and which one is moving slower? Any guesses from your side? Don't give me any technical or cramped answer. Just I'm giving you a situation. You are playing in a garden. आप एक गार्डन में खेल रहे हैं, गार्डन के पास में रोड है और उस रोड पे बहुत सारे व्हीकल्स जा रहे हैं. तो आप कैसे गेस करेंगे कि कौन सा जो व्हीकल है वो कौन सा फास्ट चल रहा है, कौन सा स्लो चल रहा है? यस ईशानी, टेल. Think not able to. Yes, Vidhan. Yes, Vidhan.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
My question is how we guess in day-to-day life that which object is moving faster and which one is moving slower.
With the help of reference point. No, sorry, speed.
Speed. Okay. But I gave you the situation. I gave you the situation that you are in the garden. तो garden से आपको उसका speedometer नहीं दिखता है. Okay, but I will accept your answer. Okay, so Bhaskar is writing which will cover more distance in short time. Okay, tell. Yes.
Distance divided by time.
That you telling me for speed
Longer time
actually.
to cover a certain distance is known as slow. But a object which takes a shorter time to cover a certain distance is known as fast.
Okay, right. Okay, have you ever wondered that generally in most of the sports in which we involve a race, whether it is a race between vehicles or it is a race between sportsmen, generally the direction of movement is same. चाहे वो रेस हम स्पोर्ट्समैन के बीच में करते हैं या व्हीकल्स के बीच की रेस होती है, एनिमल्स के बीच की रेस होती है, आपने एक पॉइंट नोट डाउन किया होगा कि रेसेस में जो डायरेक्शन ऑफ मूवमेंट है वो एक ही रखा जाता है. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? से यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
This is like it's of 100-meter race.
Yes, ma'am.
So here 2-3 persons are there who are going to participate in the race. They all have to move in the same direction. It is never happening that one will go towards east and another will go to west. No. Why it is so? Reason is that when different bodies or different objects they are moving in the same direction, it becomes very easy for us to guess their speed, to guess that which one is moving faster. जब बहुत सारे objects या बहुत सारे bodies एक ही direction में move करते हैं तो हमारे लिए आसान होता है ये guess करना कि कौन सा object या कौन सी body fast move कर रही है और कौन सी slow move कर रही है, right? But when the direction becomes opposite, then it becomes a problem to tell accurately that which body is moving faster and which body is moving slower. राइट। अब आप अपना खुद डेली एक्सपीरियंस पे अगर आप चेक करेंगे कि आप रोड के साइड में खड़े हैं और रोड पर एक ही डायरेक्शन में बहुत सारे व्हीकल्स मूव कर रहे हैं, तो आप इजीली देखकर बता देंगे कि जो गाड़ी सबसे पहले आगे निकल गई, से फॉर एग्जांपल व्हाइट कार, इट जस्ट मूव्ड वेरी क्विकली आउट ऑफ ऑल द 2-3 रिमेनिंग कार्स बिकॉज दे ऑल आर मूविंग इन द सेम डायरेक्शन। आप देखकर बता देंगे व्हाइट कार तेज जा रही है, लाइक दैट। ओके, now it means that body they move in opposite or different direction. Then we require some reliable method to find out that which one is moving slower and which one is moving fast. And for that, what we do, we measure the distance covered by the object in given time. And yes, I must appreciate that many of you have already told this method in the beginning that madam, by measuring the distance covered by the object in given time, we can accurately tell that which body or which vehicle is moving faster, right? So, and this particular statement, the distance covered by the object in a given time, we call it with the name of a physical quantity, and that physical quantity is speed. So simply in one shortest statement, the object which is moving higher speed, it will be said to move in fast motion. अब हम कैसे डिफाइन कर सकते हैं फास्ट मोशन को? That the body moving with higher speed will be said to move in fast motion. Now question comes, what do we understand by the term higher speed? हमने ये तो डिफाइन कर दिया कि जो ऑब्जेक्ट, जो बॉडी हाई स्पीड से मूव कर रही है वो फास्ट मोशन में है और इट इज एग्जिबिटिंग फास्ट मोशन. The question comes, what is the meaning of higher speed here? Higher speed means that the body is covering large distance in short time. High speed means the body is covering more large distance in shorter period of time. जो मूविंग व्हीकल है, जो मूविंग बॉडी है, वो बहुत कम टाइम में बहुत लार्ज डिस्टेंस कवर कर रही है. सो वी से दैट बॉडी इज मूविंग विद हाई स्पीड एंड द बॉडी विद हाई स्पीड इज सेड टू मूव अंडर फास्ट मोशन. So if an exam question comes, define fast motion, or when will you say an object or a body is in fast motion, then an answer should be when it is moving with a high speed, means it is going to cover a large distance in short period of time, right? And just conversely will be true for slow motion. Now slow motion, the body moving with slower speed. So it will be called as for slow motion. When body is moving with a slower speed, we say that it is moving under slow motion, right? Now again, what is the meaning of slower speed? When the body is covering a small distance in large time. बहुत सारे टाइम में जो बॉडी है वो छोटा सा डिस्टेंस कवर कर रही है. इट मींस it is moving with a slower speed, and since it is moving with a slower speed, it will be said to move under slow motion. It is said to move under slow motion. For example, here we are having these two cars. Say that it is car A, and here it is car B, right? Now this car A, it is covering 50 kilometer in 1 hour. 50 kilometer in 1 hour. But car B, it is covering 35 kilometers in 1 hour. Now we have taken two examples, car A and car B. Say for example, two cars are there in front of you on the road. They are running. Okay. So now we got the data that the car A, it is covering 50 kilometer in every 1 hour. हर एक घंटे में जो कार A है 50 किलोमीटर कवर कर रही है, जो कार B है 1 आवर में सिर्फ 35 किलोमीटर कवर कर रही है. So out of these two cars A and B, which one is moving faster? Which one is
A.
fast motion?
Car A.
Yes.
A car.
That is car A.
Car.
Yes. Your answer is correct, Ollie. That is car A. So here just we compare the quantities. Okay. And a moment before I told you that we can simply tell by measuring the speed. So here for car A, the speed will be 50 kilometer per hour. अब कुछ बच्चे सोच रहे होंगे कि 50 किलोमीटर पर आवर मैडम ने कैसे निकाला. So you have to remember that speed is equals to distance upon time. This you have to remember. Speed is equals to distance upon time. Okay. So here distance, what is given for car A? For car A, the distance given is, that is 50 kilometer and time given is 1 hour. तो डिस्टेंस की प्लेस पे मैंने डिस्टेंस की वैल्यू को पुट किया और टाइम की प्लेस पे मैंने टाइम का वैल्यू रखा 1 hour. So the speed became 50 kilometer per hour. Similarly for car B, its speed will be 35 kilometer per hour. I hope अभी समझ आएगा कि 35 kilometer per hour कैसे आया. Is it clear? So you have to remember for calculation that is speed equals to distance upon time. Okay. Now here, now we know the object with higher speed will exhibit fast motion and the object with slower speed will exhibit slow motion. Now when we talk about this particular physical quantity called speed, then we have got its types also. We have got types of speed. Yes, so let's see what are the different types of the speed. Yes, so here first we have uniform speed. Uniform speed. Now uniform speed means when a body is covering equal distance in equal intervals of time. When a body is covering equal distance in equal interval of time, then we say that the object is maintaining a uniform speed. Uniform means same, constant. It is not changing. It is same all throughout the motion of the object. For example, we have a car. Again, I am taking this car A, right? Now, this car, it began to move in the morning at 6 a.m. इस कार ने सुबह 6 बजे चलना शुरू किया, right? So 6 a.m. and then at 7 a.m. and between this 1 hour, it covers 20 kilometers. एक घंटे में उसने 20 kilometers कवर किए, right? Then again from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. again it covered 20 kilometers. And again from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. it again covered 20 kilometers. So now can you just see that time equal intervals we are taking 1 hour. So here 1 hour, again here 1 hour, and again here 1 hour. And in every 1 hour, it is covering a distance of 20 kilometers. Similarly here 20 kilometers, here also 20 kilometers. So this car A, it is covering 20 kilometers in every 1 hour. ये हर एक घंटे में 20 किलोमीटर कवर कर रही है. It means we will say that it is moving with uniform speed. Why? Because it is covering equal distances in equal intervals of time. Distance कितना है? 20 kilometers कवर कर रही है. Time interval कितना है? 1 hour का time interval है. So when a body is covering equal distance in equal intervals of time, then we say that that particular body is moving with a uniform or constant speed, right? But to practically have uniform speed in our day-to-day life is not possible ever. Is it possible? You tell only. आप में से कुछ बच्चे शायद ड्राइव भी करते होंगे, पेरेंट्स को आपने ड्राइव करते देखा होगा. क्या ऐसा पॉसिबल है कि हम all through while our motion we are using the same speed? For example,
No, ma'am.
you move out of your house and you have to go to say NTC gate or shopping complex. You have to go, right? And leave about that is bikes and all that. You use your bicycle. Yes, it is not practically possible. जब आप साइकिल से भी घर से निकलते हैं, साइकिल से आप स्कूल आते हैं, तो बीच में कितनी प्लेसेस पे आप ब्रेक अप्लाई करते हैं, राइट? एंड द मोमेंट यू अप्लाई द ब्रेक, यू आर changing the speed of your bicycle. And again, when you see lot of traffic, आप अपनी साइकिल की स्पीड को स्लो कर लेते हैं. बहुत सारे लोग हैं, बहुत सारी गाड़ियां जा रही हैं. And when you find the road bit empty, very clear, then again what do you see? Do you start pedaling strongly? तो आप जल्दी जल्दी पेडल लगाते हैं बाइसाइकिल में. Why? You are increasing the speed of bicycle. So practically, it is not possible to drive any vehicle at a constant or uniform speed. Ideally, it is not possible because speed breakers are there, traffic is there. Okay. So, no vehicle or no body can move with uniform speed, right? That's
Yes,
why
ma'am.
we have another type of speed that is called non-uniform speed. That is called non-uniform speed, and is also known as variable speed. Is also known as variable speed. Now, non-uniform speed or variable speed, its definition is just opposite to that of uniform speed. So I hope that you can frame the definition now for non-uniform speed, that when a body is covering unequal distance in equal intervals of time, then we say the body is moving with non-uniform speed. Let's take one example to make it more clear. So again we go. Again we are having one car, and this time it is car B. Okay, we are having car B. So this car B, it started at 6 a.m. and it is started with covering 40 kilometers. So from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. it covered 40 kilometers. Then from 7 to 8 a.m. it covered say 30 kilometers. Then from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. it covered 20 kilometers. And then again from 9 to 10 a.m. it covered 10 kilometers more. So this car it started moving, that is at 6 a.m. And from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. it covered first 40 kilometers. इसने first hour में 40 kilometers cover किया. Then from 7 to 8 p.m. it covered 30 kilometers. Second hour में इसने 30 kilometers cover किया. Then from 8 to 9 it covered 20 kilometers again. And then from 9 to 10 it covered 10 kilometers. It means it is not covering equal distances in equal intervals of time. हम यहाँ पर डिस्टेंस मेजर कर रहे हैं हर 1 घंटे में ये कार कितना डिस्टेंस कवर करेगी. But we came to know that in every hour it is not covering equal distances. So we will say the car is moving with non-uniform speed or variable speed. And this is the reality how our vehicles move in our day-to-day life. Means they move with a non-uniform speed. Another point to be noted here that in your examination you will be given questions for calculating speed. Now, questions can be given in two ways. First will be that the question may be reflecting uniform speed. For example, a bus is there that is covering 100 kilometers in 4 hours. You have to calculate its speed. अब आपको क्वेश्चन में मिला कि एक बस है जो हर 4 आवर्स में 100 किलोमीटर्स को कवर कर रही है, तो आपको उसका स्पीड कैलकुलेट करना है. सो इट्स सिंपल. वी नो स्पीड इज इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस अपॉन टाइम, राइट? सो हियर डिस्टेंस इज 100 kilometers and time is 4 hours. So what should be the speed?
25 kilometers per
25
kilometers per hour.
25 kilometers per hour.
25 kilometer per hour.
25 kilometers.
kilometer, ma'am.
25 kilometers per hour. 25 kilometers per hour. Right? That is the simplest kind of question you will get. Now, we have to calculate the speed of this car B. Now, this car B is moving with a very good speed. हमारे पास ये डेटा है, but we have to calculate its speed. So, whenever any vehicle it moves with a non-uniform speed or a variable speed, then for such vehicles we go for calculating average speed, and that is total distance covered upon total time taken. Now here total distance covered will be that is 40 plus 30 plus 20 plus 10. ये समझ में आया?
100 kilometer.
Yes. So 40 plus 30 plus 20 plus 10, right? And now total time. Total time. This is 1 hour. This is again 1 hour. This is again 1 hour. And this is again
4 hours.
4
hours.
4 hours. Right?
4 hours. 25 kilometer per hour speed.
100 kilometer upon 4 hours.
25 kilometer. 25 kilometer per hour. Per hour speed.
Okay, so that will be the average speed for this particular car. So you have to remember that if such kind of data or numericals provided to you, you have to use the formula for average speed, total distance covered upon total time taken. Okay, and from this particular formula, speed is equals to distance upon time. Numericals or 100% sure guarantee will be asked in your examination. Every year they are asking. Clear? So I hope the topic is clear to you. Yes?
मैम
Yes?
मैम ये जो आपने अभी एवरेज स्पीड बताई थी वो नॉन यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड का था ना फॉर्मूला?
Yes.
ओके
अभी इसको आगे और एक्सटेंड करेंगे टॉपिक को नेक्स्ट क्लास में बिकॉज नेक्स्ट टीचर इज वेटिंग आउटसाइड तो जस्ट
ओके मैम
नीचे
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
प्रकृति वर्षा आदित्य कुमार
मैम आदित्य कुमार प्रेजेंट मैम।
ओके राजवंश नॉट प्रेजेंट अंशिका तोमर भूमिका गौरी खुशी कुमारी इलेश निकोलस
इरेश जगवार प्रेजेंट मैम।
who's present
इरेश जगवार।
Iresh is present okay Nicholas Rajat Thakur and Samanyu okay so now I'm just winding up the class we'll discuss the same
बाय
topic
बाय मैम थैंक
again.
यू
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
थैंक यू मैम
थैंक यू
बाय
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am. Bye.
मैम बाय।
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Music class है ना? क्या?
म्यूजिक की
Music की
क्लास है
class है क्या?
म्यूजिक की है
आर्यवर्धन आर्यवर्धन है
हाँ
क्या
बोल।
क्लास में?
हाँ हो ना।
तो कब आता है खेलने
यार
बैडमिंटन?
मैं बैडमिंटन तो अब नहीं आता, मैं लॉन्ग टेनिस जाता हूँ
किसके साथ?
मेरे पापा के साथ।
तो मतलब आज भी नहीं आएगा?
आ जाऊंगा, आऊं क्या?
अभी नहीं पागल, जब क्लास खत्म होगी 12 बजे।
हाँ देखता हूँ, आ जाऊंगा यार।
नहीं तो लॉन टेनिस खेलेंगे। मैं
हाँ ठीक
रैकेट ले
है,
आऊंगा। तू बॉल ले आना, मैं रैकेट ले आऊंगा।
तेरे
एक
पास है ना?
तू मेरे पास एक है पर रैकेट।
हाँ वाह चल ठीक है।
अपना ले आना और अपना बॉल।
हाँ
मैं पहले बता रहा हूँ, मुझे खेलना नहीं आता, सिर्फ बैडमिंटन आता हूँ
अरे मैं
खेलना।
सिखा दूंगा तेरे को।
ठीक है, चल आ जाना, 12 बजे आना। नहीं मैं
हाँ
तुझे, तू अपना नंबर बताना जरा।
23241।
23241। चल ठीक है, बाय।
हाँ बाय।
मैं तुझे बता दूंगा, जब कॉल कर दूंगा तुझे।
हाँ चल ठीक है।
23241। ठीक है।
और वैसे तेरा क्या है?
21794।
क्या? 21
794।
794 चल ठीक है।
अभी कॉल करके देखता हूँ तुझे। रुक, बाय।
हाँ बाय।
Thank you.